Hello. Good afternoon. I hope everybody is well today. I am super excited to bring to you a Saturday reading to the music of Bill Evans. Some of my favorite music is jazz. There's lots of reasons for that, but one of the reasons is the flow. The flow of jazz is just spontaneous harmony with rhythm and with melody and the musicians themselves synchronizing with each other. So I'm going to send you a little flow today that hopefully will send you into this weekend or the rest of this weekend to a sense of synchronized flow. So I wanted to start with my one-word cards, just to kind of set an intention. I'm just gonna connect my flow and see what the word of the day is. Oh, it's coming. It's here. It's affection. What a great intention. I'm going to put it right here next to my friend Harold. The reason I call him Harold is because this beautiful crystal right here has a little face. Little eyes and his little grin. Harold. Harold's going to sit with us while we pull some cards. And he's enjoying the jazz as well. So, speaking to flow. Whenever I am working with cards, it always is a direct reflection of where I'm at. Now, when I read for others, I sort of remove myself from the equation. And I do that with intention and focused effort so that the cards are reflecting them, what's going on with them, and not what's going on with me. Today, I'm removing myself in order to reflect all of you. See what's flowing for all you folks, or see what cards will be helpful in creating more flow for you. Flow in enjoyment, flow in acceptance, flow in all things in your life. And throw in a little affection as well. So here we go. I like to do 3 piles. So I'm going to do them this way. First card is wow. Okay, I'm not going to tell you till I turn them all over. Here's the second card. Oh my God. And here's the third card. Wow. Okay. These are some awesome cards, everybody. The Oracle of Delphi, which is the very, very first card in this deck. This is a tarot deck, although it has a slightly different taste. It's called the Akashic Tarot. The Oracle of Delphi is the number 1 card in this particular tarot, meaning it's the Magician. So the Magician is all about you create your reality, and sometimes we can feel a little bit daunted by that realization. We always, when I say we, I mean the collective, right? The collective consciousness tends to want to make their experiences about what other people are causing in their life or situations that are happening outside of their life. But the reality is all of us create our own experience. And how do we do that? We do it with our thoughts. So I posted on Instagram today at Awakening to Harmony. You want to check me out on Instagram. And it was all about the reality of this universe being a vibrational universe, right? So it doesn't operate on a verbal wavelength like we do down here. Our communication is all about words, thoughts in words, sometimes thoughts in visualizations, but it's a vibrational universe. And so it's non-emotional. So what do I mean by that? So if we are having certain thoughts and we're vibrating, because those have a vibration, it has an energy, because we are electromagnetic beings, right? We're mostly water and with electrical pulses, so we have a vibration. When we're in a certain mindset, let's say a positive mindset. Let's say you are in love, right? And you're just feeling those euphoric feelings of sort of the first stages of love. Well, those translate into experiences that we think are coincidental. Like all of a sudden things are flowing in our life, right? Everything is just like moving in a way that feels really good over the entirety of our lives. Well, that is because our thoughts are flowing with this good feeling, and it keeps repeating this good feeling, you know, maybe being with the person, spending time with them. And that's where our head is. It's just regurgitating, woo, all these good feelings about being with this person. Well, it's not the person that's causing that, it's us. So, if you can get into the idea, if you can be your own Oracle of Delphi in your life, you can begin to create the life that you want. Now, this is a beautiful card. This is the challenge. It's not much of a challenge, people. It's the Queen of Roses. And in this deck, it is the Queen of Cups. So, the challenge is to meet your emotional life as well. So yeah, we're thinking thoughts, la 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 la. Well, those thoughts translate into emotions. So you can imagine if you're having catastrophic thoughts, or you're thinking suffering thoughts, or you're thinking thoughts that are of a nature that are not pleasant. Well, guess what your emotional life's going to be like? Bingo! It's going to feel heavy. And it's going to feel weighted down, and it's going to feel like I want to go crawl in bed and put the covers over my head, right? But when you feel uplifting thoughts, when you think uplifting thoughts, guess what happens? Oh, I got this fresh new energy. I'm feeling really good. I just thought that thought of that time when I really enjoyed myself, and all of a sudden, you have energy. All of a sudden, you're uplifted. So watch your emotions as well, right? And it's not so much that you're watching your emotions as much as you're watching the thoughts that are dictating your emotions, right? That's key. And the last card, as my kitty decides to join me. Hello. Nice to see you, dear. Are you just passing through? Okay. You just want to sit next to Harold, right? The last one is the Architect. It's actually an ace. It was reversed, but I'm going to read it upright, because when you're dealing with the aces, it kind of doesn't matter if it's upright, if it's reversed. It's always a good intention. It means it's delayed, or it's not quite there yet if it's reversed. So we're going to say it's a little delayed. So the Architect, how funny is that? In this deck, the One of Keys is going to be your Ace of Swords. Your Ace of Swords is, again, these are kind of the same. It's really hearkening back to, you are the architect of your life. The Ace of Swords brings you the awareness that if you take time to be still, all of a sudden this consciousness, this observer of the thoughts, becomes more into play, right? So what does that mean? Okay, well, when you're still and you're breathing in and out, you know, you might have a thought, but if you bring your focus back to your breath, and you don't tend to the thought, but you bring your focus. Now, when I say your focus, what do you think I'm meaning? There's another part of you in there. There's another part of you that can delineate between breath and thoughts. breath or thoughts. Thoughts or breath. Well, who is that? In lots of traditions, that person is called the observer. The observer is the eternal part of you, the divine part of you that never left, that is always with you, that came with you into this incarnation, that will leave when this body has expired, and it will continue. And I will guarantee you, if you begin to connect with that every day, your Oracle of Delphi, your true higher self, and you begin to let your life operate from that, you're going to feel flow. You're going to flow so much that your life is just going to feel like skating on a smooth river of ice without falling. Just sliding through one good experience after another. One after another. Just like the smooth sound of the synchronistic melodies and rhythms of jazz. So while it may feel overwhelming to know that you're in charge, I hope that you feel inspired that you're in charge. You can do this. You can change your life. You can do this. So go out there and have a flowful, excellent, abundant weekend. And I'm sending love and energy to all of you so that you can do that too. All right, blessings. Awakening to Harmony. Subscribe, share, find me on Instagram. And if you want to know more about my work, please go to awakeningtoharmony.com. Blessings. Have a beautiful weekend. Love you all. Bye.